on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another really nice day here in Houston. And today it's an exciting video because I got a few things to show you guys that I got for the C8, and we're also going to be going to the drag strip. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be running this car, but we are going to get to see some very awesome quick cars out on the strip. Hopefully run into a few friends and see just what is out there here in Houston. It's a special kind of Sunday event for something called Quick 30, which is, as the name suggests, very quick cars. And along the way, I am going to be sprinkling in the 5 things that I love about my Corvette after owning it for about 6 months. Now, real quick here, let's just talk about what I got for the car. And the first thing, guys, is I've got this little contraption here, which is basically a phone holder, but it goes in on the side of the screen using this little adapter here. So I'll show you guys how that works. Pretty cool little nifty gadget, about 30 bucks on AliExpress. And then secondly, of course, I've got finally a tow hook for the car. This will go in the front trunk and it will live there, and hopefully we will never need it, but it's good to have peace of mind knowing that we have this. But anyways, let's go ahead and get the phone holder installed and show you guys what that looks like. So here we have it, guys. It basically comes in 3 pieces. We've got the main attachment piece, we've got the slide-in lock piece that goes there, and then of course the actual adjustable phone holder. And just like that, there you have it. Basically just locks in place there, and you just kind of slide your phone down, and the same weight of the phone kind of holds it in place there. Keeps it fairly secure, and you can kind of move it a little bit, adjust it how you want. But now you can have your phone just holding there and not having to have it in your cup holder and get all your notifications, anything like that. Especially if you have a draggy or do anything like that, you can keep this here so that you can even do like recordings and runs facing forward. So pretty cool. Like the idea. Looks a little flimsy, to be honest, on this phone holder part, but it'll do just fine. And then you just kind of slide it out, and you can even pop this out from the back. It's got a little clip to remove this if you want it, or move it out of the way. So pretty cool. Like the idea, like the concept, and should be a nice little accessory for the car. But anyways, enough of all that. Let's head on out to the track and give you guys the very first thing that I love about this car on the way there. All right, guys, so on our way to the track. Lovely day out here, beautiful. And the first thing that I love about this car, guys, is the presence on the road. Now, it's not a Ferrari, it's not a Lamborghini, it's not any of those exotic cars, but it looks like one. And that, I think, is very impressive at the price point that these cars are at. I mean, these cars are now coming down in price. You can get them between $80,000 to $100,000, and there's nothing near this price point that looks as exotic-ish as the Corvette Stingray. So every time I drive this car, every time I go out anywhere, I mean, at stoplights everywhere, people are turning heads, they're looking at the car, and it really stands out, especially in this torch red color. Really stands out. So that is the number one thing I really love about this car, guys, is that for the price, you are getting something that almost mimics and looks like an exotic. Now, it's not an exotic. I'm not going to say that it is one, or that you shouldn't spend your money on those, because those cars are definitely, you know, worth their money. A Ferrari, Lamborghini, they're definitely a step above. But overall, I think this car in general has that presence, which is the number one thing that I love about this car. The second thing I love about this car is this fuel mileage. For those of you guys that want something that is sporty, fast, but yet still gets decent good mileage, check this out, guys. Fuel economy, almost 20 miles per gallon on the last 1,800 miles that I've driven. I'd say the best fuel mileage you're gonna get on a car that can do the kind of things that this car does. I mean, performance-wise, 0 to 60 under 3 seconds. It'll do the quarter mile in low 11 seconds, bone stock with tires. Put a tire on it, I'm sure it'll probably go in the high 10s, and yet still get you 20 to 30 miles per gallon cruising on the highway. Can't beat that. I love that. That's the second thing I love about this car. love about this car has got to be the performance. For what you're getting, it's a 500 horsepower car, naturally aspirated. Now, it's not the fastest thing out there. Definitely not faster than stuff that I've owned before. You know, my ZL1 was definitely faster. My SS was for sure faster. But for bone stock, this thing is very impressive and runs very well. I love the feel that you get out of it, and just really awesome to way it handles. So performance and handling, definitely the third thing I love about this car. This is going to be one of the last few times they do events here at Houston Raceway Park, because they're basically going to be tearing this thing down after Texas 2K. So let's enjoy it, see what we have out here. Lots of people out here already, so hopefully turnout is good and we get to see some pretty awesome cars out here. Alrighty guys, we are at Houston Raceway Park. Got the car parked here. Of course, we're not gonna be doing too much with that one, but beautiful ZL1 here. Love the way the ZL1 looks. I kind of miss mine. But on the way in here, guys, I got to see a beautiful car, and a car that's coming to the channel soon, and that is of course LMR's Z06. So let's go check it out real quick. That thing is awesome. Check it out. This thing is so sick. It's got the Elkhart Lake blue. Looks like they've got a drag radial on it, and of course I believe this one's got the high flow cats. Check that engine out. Super sick. Man, I really can't wait to get my own. This is insane. Now, looks kind of funky with the drag radial, just because it's not the right similar offsets, but man, this thing is super nice. Of course, has the full carbon level 2 package, looking sick. Oh yeah, can't wait to get this one in the garage, guys. Still got a little ways to go, but hopefully we'll get it here soon. Check it out. We've got big hitters. We got another Rapid Blue ZL1. We've got Underground Racing. Looks like a Performante here. Yeah, that thing is sick. And then we have an Underground Racing STO. This thing is super sick. Love this color, love the combo. This thing is insane. Kind of see it in there, all the extra stuff that they've got. Lots of cars out here. Fastest charger out here, and fastest charger in the world. Hopefully we get to see that run.
These shoes are too bright.
The 5th gen on that side was carbon hood, carbon doors. Did a one-wheel peel, so only one side was actually burning out. I mean, it's still left out, but that is very odd. 10.8 for this 5th gen. Pretty close. 10.6 and 10.55. Nice. And then, of course, can't be in Texas without getting some fast trucks out here. That is a fast truck.
And that was
quick.
$9.25.
$9.25.
Coming up here.
This Charger is a big blower Nitrous Hellcat. Full cage, full everything. Again, fastest Charger in the world.
Here's going to be a nice pass for him. 822 with 808.
8.0 hitting the brakes at the end. Now, the fourth thing that I love about my Corvette Stingray has got to be the audio, which unfortunately you guys will not be able to hear the audio sound system due to copyright stuff, but the sound system in this 3LT car is actually pretty damn amazing. Love the way it sounds, and overall really is a loud thing. I've never been able to max out the audio because it is very loud. And the fifth and final thing I love about my Corvette C8 Stingray has got to be the front lift, guys. The front lift has been able to help me keep my front splitter, my front carbon fiber splitter, nice and clean, no scrapes. That thing is amazing. This car is really not that low, but when you put the front lift, it actually goes up quite a bit higher, almost 2 inches. So love that front lift and the fact that it is a Targa and you can remove this top piece. So on beautiful weather days that you want to have a nice cloudy, or you want to get some air in your wind, you can actually remove that, put it in the trunk, and just drive with the windows down, getting all that air. So really love that about this car. Now those are the 5 things I love about this car. Again, in the 6 months I've had this car, it's actually been one of the most enjoyable cars to drive. I've had the ZL1, I've had the SS, but by far I find excuses to try to drive this thing, and already have driven this car probably almost as much as my ZL1 that I had for over 1.5 years. So that should tell you a little bit of something about that. So yes guys, Stingray I feel like is 100% definitely worth it. I love the car, but there are a few drawbacks, especially for someone like me that loves to work on the cars, modify them, and customize them. So just talk to LMR guys, and this is going to be some of the goals here. Now this car last time out, it ran a 10.3 with some high flow cats, and today they are actually going to be out here running, if you guys can see in there, if you guys can kind of see in there, yeah, hopefully you guys saw it there, but they're actually going to be running straight piped exhaust, so no cats, with the basically flow through all the way straight. So this thing is actually got no cats now in this iteration, to see what it will run on the quarter. Now the weather is a little worse this time, so really if this car can go another 10.3 in today's weather, then it definitely is going to be running, it's definitely gained some power from high flow cats. Wow. There we go, track mode engaged. Let's go check out what that thing's gonna run. Damn. That is insane. They just matched. LMR just matched the time that they ran. Actually, maybe even made it a little bit faster at 10:32, not 10:34, 10:35, in way hotter temperatures, and still had similar mileage at 132. That is insane. Good job for LMR. All right, well, unfortunately, the Pro Charger Stingray is not going to be running. Apparently, they're having some issues with the 1-2 shift, and because it is OEM tuned and it's all locked down, it's all in-house tuning from Pro Charger, there's not much they can do to adjust any shift points or anything like that. So this car is not really running because they can't adjust the 1-2 shift, and it's having some issues here at the track. So not gonna get to see this thing run, but we did get to see the Z06 run, and I think it's definitely making a lot more power and running a lot better, because in this crazy hot day they were able to match their time from last time without the catalytic converters as the change and full straight pipe exhaust. Alrighty guys, so there you have it, the 5 things I love, plus LMR's Z06 running some good times across other cars as well. Always love coming out to this track. I'm gonna hate it when this is torn down, but it's okay, because you know, we still have our cars and we can still enjoy them in other ways, like at road courses. So with that being said, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date with all of our videos here on the channel. We've got the Stingray, and hopefully I can take this thing out and show you guys a few more stuff. Obviously I want to show you guys a bunch of other cars here in the Houston area, but anyways, that's it for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.